We are going to be using this transactions for material management, and my copy is with you. And so this is the details we'll be going through one by one. And so I'll fold this down and I have a copy alongside myself. So I'm doing the first exercise. It's somewhere on page 4, so I get my cap locks on. And the transaction code is MMH1. So I have about 3 data inputs, and once I have checked that, and so these are my numbers, your number would be LK1, then your student ID. So these are all the views we'll be creating. So 2 sales organization, East and West in the US. So that's what I have. Accounting 1, this is check on, and these ones should be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And I click this. In this window, I have about 4 inputs. Trading good 00. Sale. So I have 4 data inputs here. So this is my first tab, basic data 1. So I write G log 077 base unit of measure EA material group UTIL division is accessories AS gross weight and net weight I write 65. This is OZ, and while my cursor is here I press enter, and now this is the second tab I'm in. Delivering plant is MI00. Here I write 0, 0, 0. No, it's all 0. Click on condition. Quantity 1, amount 69.00. After these two entry, I go back here, this one, and then I put my cursor somewhere and hit enter so that I get to the next one. I have only one input in this window, and then I hit enter to go to the next tab. Availability check 02. Transportation group is 301. Loading group is 002. So I have three inputs here. After the three input, I hit enter. The purchasing group as North USA. And then I hit enter. MRP type. I hit PD. MRP controller. Here is the MRP controller, lot sizing procedure EX, and minimum lot size is 10. So I have PD N00, PD 000, EX, and 10. These are the 4 items, and I hit enter. So MRP2, planned delivery time, 6 days. Schedule margin key, I hit enter. So there are only 2 items entry here. MRP3, this is set to 02, correct. Put my click enter again. Accounting 1, select valuation class as 3100. Per unit price is 33.50. Price per unit is 1. And I now go and save. Again save. And it says 2077 has got created. So I'm on the third step, step 2 actually. So my transaction code is MD04. I just input this one, MI00. If this doesn't come up, you write your own stuff that was created in the last, in step 1. So you really have 2 data sets. If this doesn't come up and the MI00, and then you do continue. And what it shows is that basically there is no data at all. I mean, there's no material at all. So we go back and also do exit so that we are in step 3 now. So we're going to create a purchase requisition, and this transaction code is ME5110. So we expand the header and we just say so in your case you would be writing your own first name and last name. Now you go into item overview. So we write here 10 material. We write CHLK 2077. This is chain log 2077. Quantity 200. Unit each. Delivery date 3 days, 3 months from today. So April, May, and June. Material group is util. Plant is MI 00. Storage location is TG00. TGR is N00. And then you save. And we have a number which is 10 digit number. And we go back to the step 4. We do MD04. So the things come up on their own, and I just click enter at this point. And this is my purchase requisition. And it says, this is the storage location that will be coming, the requirements for 200 and all that. So an item for this requisition has now appeared in the stock requirement. So I go back, and then I do ME21 and so let me click on this one, document overview. Then I click on this one and I go to purchase requisition. Okay, so now it is required that I clean this one up, and I clean this one up as well. So I have really one input in there, which is the material number, and I click execute, and I highlight this one, and I go and do adopt. So my purchase group is US00. I do item overview, net price is 3200, currency type is US dollars, and so I'll have to input this vendor to the search feature. Search term is 077. The country is US. Start search, and we are going to select Fun and Sun Seats. So in this third layer of icons, I click on conditions. So it's already there. Then I have the delivery schedule. on the schedule line shift. This is a week after. Again a week after. The same purchase requisition. And so to the material data tab. So right at the extreme is the info update, and then we click on save, and we get this number 45 digits, 10 digits starting with 45. So write that number down. So now we go to the step 6. And this is MP23N. And it all comes up as our purchase order. So you have the purchase order number, the vendor, the quantity, and all that. So now we go. So that was our 6th step. Now we're going to create a good receipt note. M-I-G-O-O-R. M-I-G-O-G-R. G-R. So good receipt and purchase order has to be there. And here I'm going to write down my purchase order number. So I write 45. And this is the one that I just did. And now I press enter. So all of this now comes up. So I change this to 100. And to do that, my material section has to be closed. The detailed data has to be closed. I can now go and just have a look at that. So I click on this OK. And then at the bottom, so I have to close that details section to change this number and this one. And now I click on post. And again a 10-digit number starting with 5. And that was posted. So I do exit. I go and do So this is my step 8. MI00. Display version 1. And then I go to the bottom and do execute. And now I can highlight this one, do a detailed display, and I can say on order stock and unrestricted use. And so 100 is balance still to come, an order, and this is there. So my goods have been received. So I exit. This is my step 9. MIRO. My company code is US00. Continue. Invoice date. Yes, today's date. Amount is 3200. And here I can just write some text in the system prompts. So this is USD. So all these are all the things I've input, 1, 2, 3, 4 days date. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then click enter. The lower section is PO reference. Type in 45. Now I press enter. These things get filled up. Jurisdiction tax code. And so the jurisdiction code comes up on its own. And so I go back and I enlarge this one. So next to the order, I click this box. Then, when it's a complex document, it lets me simulate. And the system says if everything is okay or not. And so now I close it and I do post. And it says document number so and so is created. And write that down. So we come almost to the end. Let's see order history. So I've got for 100 received, and I've also got the invoice. Let me adjust this one. So I clicked on the material document number, that value. I clicked on that, and so that brought me here. Now I can go to document info, and so this was the document that we created. Then I go to FI documents. These are the financial things were there. And then I can go back to my purchase order. Again, I'm on the purchase order history. Then I go and create this number. I click. The invoice document comes along. Then I can click this one. So this is all display things that is going on. And then I go back. And then I do several times to see that this is over. Those are the 10 steps that we are required to do here. And so those are the 10 important steps in that process of creating a requisition, making a purchase order, receiving the goods, start processing an invoice, and so on. So I'll stop here.